Early games on Sunday. The Chargers, 2.5-point favorites, taking on the Falcons, who are emerging from their bye. This is another one of those I don't really love. Chargers, short week, cross-country. Falcons, 14 days to get ready to play. I know they can't address everything, but that just seems like too much of a preparation disparity. Does that give the Falcons the edge? Does that help them win to get to 7-5? Chris?
Yeah, well, I mean, you'd like to think the Falcons are going to adjust or recalibrate a little bit after getting their butts whooped the way they did in Denver before the bye week. So yeah, this is a big football game for them. We know the NFC South is still very much up for grabs, so they're not desperate that way. But they're getting to the point where they start to lose games like this. They're going to be, oh, wait, if we don't win the NFC South, we can't even get in the playoffs in general. We have to win the South. So we'll see where that goes. Now, here's my big thing, and I think this is a toss-up type football game. You know, the Chargers, what we've seen, their defense is good. We know that, right? We saw Baltimore run the ball on them a little bit last week. I worry about, can Atlanta run the ball on the Chargers, right? The week before that, the Chargers, we saw Joe Burrow make some big-time plays and kind of surgically dissect them, even though I think it was more big-time plays than anything else. So that worries me. But I do think this is a game where the Chargers will be able to run on the Falcons a little bit. And I do think you could throw the ball on the Falcons too. I'm going to take the Chargers to bounce back. This one was a tough one for me. I went back and forth, and I am scared that Kirk Cousins is going to kind of 8 yards, 7 yards, 8 yards, do that type of thing to the Chargers. I think it's a real possibility, but regardless, I'm going Chargers 27-23. I just think they're the better team.
Did you deliberately go a scared?
Scared? I know. It kind of came out. I didn't mean to. No, it kind of just came out that way. I know. It was a Kirk Cousins and a scared, but I didn't mean to do that.
I'm scared of a Kirk Cousins. Yeah, this one I don't have a great feeling for it. I think the Chargers are the better team. I also thought they were the better team than the Ravens. And what did that get me? I feel like the Chargers understand the stakes of this one. There's a neat little subplot here. Because Harbaugh was closing in on getting the Vikings job. And there's a theory out there that players mobilized to get ownership off of Harbaugh. Led by
Kirk Cousins.
And Jim Harbaugh, I would say, knows that, if it's true. It's just a little something extra. Not quite Zimmer Cousins, but still, there's a little something there. More importantly, the Chargers need to reestablish themselves. I think the Chargers are still a pretty damn good team. It's just little brother isn't ready to beat big brother at ping pong. So I think the Chargers can go on the road. They win this game 23-14. The Falcons kind of are who they are at this point. They're the team that lost 38-6. Yes, they have moments against division rivals that they know well. You get them cross-conference, not as easy. And I think they're going to be in for a surprise with the Chargers, even though the Chargers are on a bit of a preparation deficit. Okay.
Yeah, Atlanta feels like a team that beats the teams they should beat, but I don't know if they're going to beat any of the teams that are as good or better than them. That's what it feels like. And I know they beat the Eagles in week 2, which they had no business doing. I get it. But all the other losses, everybody knows what I'm saying there.
I was saying this earlier in the week. If the coin toss goes the other way on the Thursday night, and if they have boundary cameras at the Tampa Bay Stadium, they may have lost both of those games.
Right.
And be 5-6 now, or 4-7.
Yo, homies, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's time. The NFL season is here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
You can hit subscribe to get all the weekly picks, plus our Sunday recaps as the games are happening.
Oh, you know it. Nobody does that better than us. Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out. We'll see you next time on Unbuttoned.